There you are.
I don't like how you said that.
Well done,
Tilda.
Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon.
Yep.
You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth.
I'm pretty sure more than that, but okay.
There's more than that.
Yeah.
Perceptive as ever.
That's what it was.
You're right, we were together for a time.
I knew it.
Okay, so... what happened?
Apollo.
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks.
Yeah.
I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas.
No.
Then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up.
Oh.
For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I knew I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more.
I see.
And so we ended things.
Price of salt
So
situation.
helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond
I still worry about
made
this.
Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Okay. I mean, I thought perhaps maybe she wanted more out of our relationship because I am a clone of Elizabeth and not simply because she wanted to redeem herself in the way that she thought would make Elizabeth proud.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out
mean,
of
yes.
necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence
That's
the data
fair.
channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
That's fair. That's fair.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm.
Oh, yeah.
A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths.
I'm glad you
Cultural
brought some.
artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her.
I wonder.
I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
I really hate those people outside. So, maybe what her role in this new world will be is as the provider of Apollo? Like, that she can be the one to teach. I mean, Gaia should be the one to teach, but imagine if she could help Gaia.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years.
No.
She was brilliant, visionary.
Didn't like other
She
people
cared
around
so
her.
deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity.
keep away from me so I
But it
can light
also
myself
felt
on
like she kept
fire.
everyone at arm's length, including me.
Yeah.
She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of.
Hmm.
Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
Like
I
you,
found a
Aloy.
recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
Yeah.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time. Thank you for telling me.
Oh.
I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other.
Oh.
And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
I'm glad that I could at least give her that closure. Because that's something.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends.
Got it.
Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way.
Probably along the back.
There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
I see.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
They'll probably have a
When
new
I was
model.
in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit.
Yeah, that makes
After
sense.
hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
I see.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No.
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a
Oh,
handful of
okay.
us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
That was a really small handful. I was expecting, like, what? By a small amount, I was expecting, like, of a colony of a few thousand, I was expecting maybe, like, 100. But there's 10. There's probably a few in orbit still, if I had to guess. But that's a lot less. Oh, geez, there's so much. Okay.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
Probably.
I believe he got worse over time.
Okay, that's fair.
On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company.
Oh, of course he was. That's
a band
right.
of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch.
Yeah.
There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it.
Yep.
But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased,
Oh, I see.
though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
They weren't
All
violent
Estrad
enough.
believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him,
That's fair.
though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
Yeah, before killing them all, I'm sure. Hold on, I want to do something here. Let's... It's under... Yeah, we're going to put that on. Just to make it easier on my eyes.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest
I should have done
financial
this a while ago.
conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation.
Yeah.
It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly
Of
the
course.
wealthiest among Far Zenith.
Of course.
What does one person do with that much money?
Nothing.
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile.
Of
But
course.
beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators,
I see.
the avatars of the Apollo database. while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And
Yeah.
the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
Yeah. I just want to take like 30 seconds because I do this from time to time in my recordings. I just want to fully appreciate what that looks like without me. And also, I'm sure that'll make a great thumbnail later.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Yeah.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones.
Aw.
When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual
Of course he
reality.
did.
Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies,
course.
he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way
Aw.
you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth.
No,
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed.
of course.
He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
And it's coming back to life, too. Not only did it survive, but it's coming back. There are people settling there now. In part, no, not in part, entirely dedicated to his invention. He'd have been thrilled. He'd have loved to meet them.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations.
I see.
Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions.
Ah, of course.
Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry.
I see.
At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette,
Ah,
granting herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
oh.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was an
She was
influencer.
her own brand of ruthless. That much is true.
Yeah.
But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
I feel like that's a call out specifically about influencers. Like, that almost feels like a call out about the Kardashians.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess.
Nah.
All
Gold
selfish
Scotch.
and ruthless to the core.
Yep.
Most, but not all. There were
Oh.
a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch.
Ah.
And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao
Oh,
about
yeah.
her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing
Of
corporation.
course.
His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows.
Of course.
When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
The eternity to sit around and do nothing. It's like an amusement park that used to be in the backyard of where I grew up, right? Like, and I kid you not, it was like across the street. And the thing about this amusement park is it went out of business permanently in 2007. We usually had season passes. We didn't go that often. Like, we went pretty often, but not like maybe like a few times a year kind of thing. Because we were like, oh, well, this is in our backyard. It's always going to be here. Like, we'll just, like, you know, we can go next time. We can go next time. We can do this later. We can do this later. Until it was gone, and then we couldn't do anything else later. And it's kind of the same thing with the colony, right? Like, oh, yeah, we can always just put it off because, like, it's not going to go anywhere. Things aren't going to change. Oh, my cat's attacking flies in the window. You winning, son? I think he's winning. Gonna give him some like pets. Yeah? Good boy. Good boy. Aw, thanks for the lickies. Yeah, he's winning. He's definitely winning.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We
Yeah.
will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
She's gonna self-sacrifice. There's not really a place for her in the new world, so she's probably gonna self-sacrifice, and it's gonna be super meaningful. So she took the real one with her. Does she have the fake around, or no? Just the real one. Just the real one.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Might be a way to deal with my anger.
No.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm all for it.
I love their friendships. Alright. Everyone's been talked to. On with the story.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Nope. Actually, before I do that, I want to go outside and save it. Just so that this way, because I'm sure it'll probably save at that, but I do want to go outside and make sure it's saved. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Let's just real quick get a manual save in. Just for good measure. Yeah, Wings of the 10 was the last manual save I did. What, did I quick save it last time after the stream? Because that's dumb on my end. Okay. I should have everything. So let's go. Okay. There's nothing else we need to finish.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
I appreciate
It is
this.
constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to.
Of course.
Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower.
Yeah.
Gaia and Beta are being held at the top.
Of course they are.
But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them.
Well,
But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
Ah,
If only we had an army to fight them.
hey.
I've got that under control.
Oh, I'm gonna drop another EMP.
When you need to.
That's what's gonna happen.
All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island, Once there, I'll show you the way.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just gonna drop an EMP.
I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
I don't know who that was necessarily directed at, but I'm really shocked Regala didn't push silence.
You two? A minute?
Okay.
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important.
Okay.
There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
You're the most
Go
skilled
over
of
all
us.
the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us.
I see.
Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep
Okay.
her safe, okay?
On my life.
Oh. You are by far still the best companion in this whole game. I like how it looks like a skull, by the way. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, it looks like a skull. I already talked to all the companions. Oh, I want to do it again, though. If I had known that, I'd have talked to them later, but... Oop. Let's go talk to Regala first. We'll go talk to our new people, and then we'll talk to everybody else. Okay.
Come to rattle the cage.
A little. You know, the usual. Alright.
I'll leave you be.
Then I will.
Sharpen my blade again. Did I talk? Does that count? Okay. Yeah. I see. They wanted me to do all that later. Silence.
So, something else?
No, that should be everything. Alright.
I'll be going.
As you wish.
Okay, that counts too. I just gotta go tap in, check with each of them.
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
Any luck with anything that you found so far? Oh, wow, you have new information.
The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky.
That's why you turned to her.
Once all this is over, will you go back across the ocean?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worried I become.
That's fair.
If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me, or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or
Yeah.
losing Federa?
That's a good point.
Who's this Federa you mentioned?
Sister.
She is
Oh.
another diviner.
Oh.
One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy.
I see.
I hated her guts. But apparently there's a
Tsundere.
fine line between hate and love. We
Yep.
became very close, and then I was assigned to the expedition. She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Aww.
Well, that was smart of her. She won't do any better.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Aww. Aww.
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet an ancestor.
Come on, do I look that old?
I mean, you have the spirit of one.
Katala will protect you inside the Zenith base.
Why do I feel like they're gonna die?
I'm not afraid. I know Katala will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
Aw.
I'd rather you both stay alive, if you don't mind.
That.
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Alright.
I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
Oh. She's so precious. If she and Katalo die, I'm just throwing away the whole disc.
Welcome
won't
back,
even care.
Aloy. Would you like to continue our chat?
Yeah. Let me just check in and,
I should
goodbye.
be going.
I'll be making final preparations.
Thank you. Appreciated. Alright. So it looks like our people are gonna have longer conversations.
I hope everybody's ready for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy,
Yeah.
nothing you do ever is.
That's
At
fair.
least now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks.
Are you gonna be okay fighting, you know, since you're with child? Just kind of throwing that out there.
Everyone here. Training, working together. If it weren't for Varl, none of it would have happened.
Yeah, she's
You
right.
know, there was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. I was nervous about the mission. To be honest, I think we both were.
Yeah.
So, he asked me to join him in Gaia's dome. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility.
Ah.
We sat there, just looking at it.
No.
I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere. How every corner of it must be teeming with life. And any fears I had about our mission were gone.
No.
I miss him terribly.
I know.
I don't have much more to add to that.
You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
Yeah.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe.
Hey, at
And
least
that
it's
ale he
something.
keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad.
I love this.
I should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
Go see
What is
Varl.
it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us. So, make sure you stay alive to do so.
Oh.
Let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
But I will if it comes to this. Oh, some of my people are dying, I know it. They're all talking about, hey, I'm gonna die.
We're finally doing this.
Never
Oh.
thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of
If
immortals.
he dies too, I'm done.
Stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focuses, you know.
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all.
Yeah, that's
He's
fair.
saved my butt a couple of times now. It wouldn't feel right to leave it behind.
Aw, you
Besides,
bonded.
It goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look. Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister.
Oh, yeah.
I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just
Aw.
one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all.
That's fair.
No time like the present, though.
I do want to hear about it.
You're up for
Yes, tell me. I want to hear how she escaped him. Yes.
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course.
Oh, someone's dying. I know it. Tell me about it. Well, you're the one with the drinks.
Oh,
You know what's good. Man, was that right quick.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Yes, please.
well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. So
Oh.
during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there.
Yeah.
You know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking
Small
somehow
pit,
that
though.
was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha!
Yeah, well.
And when it was Ursa's turn, the Karja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
She
Oh,
didn't.
But she didn't.
And
No.
she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure.
Huh.
And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He
Nah.
enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I
No.
remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Karja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace.
Oh.
He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Karja noblewoman. Yeah,
Oh, God.
perfumes, veils, and all.
Oh
I
my
get the
god.
feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
No.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition.
Okay.
Avad had to dress up as well,
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
as perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in the crown.
Oh
That
my
would,
god.
Definitely make for an interesting sight.
Yeah.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
Oh my god. That's by far the best story I've heard. I cannot believe she got a VOD to dress up.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
Yep. Well,
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point, with my hammer ready.
I wouldn't
you
have
better
any other
believe it.
way.
Okay. And now we just have to say goodbye to Katalo.
So, how are we feeling about the mission?
I do not know everything that you have planned, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
All that remains is to follow you to the end, whatever that will be.
Thank you.
Preferably not
Katalo.
death.
I'm glad all this brought us together.
You brought us together, and I am grateful too.
Aw.
Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm before we leave on our mission.
Right.
Of course.
I'll let you know when I can make my way there.
Thank you.
Alright, yeah, we should do
Now
that.
that training time is over, what's on your mind?
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith base.
I'll
Oh,
try
yeah.
not to let you down.
I know you will not.
Yeah, I still think I'm gonna have another EMP for
We
this.
didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say. If he were to Noct, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored.
I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't know they were that close.
I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
Oh my god. Maybe not on your arm in case you lose that one too, but... Oh. He's gonna get himself tattooed with Varl's memory to honor him? I wonder what he would get. Maybe some sort of sign of the Nora? I should go talk to Varl. That's such a beautiful... Oh. He's one of the companions on the list.
Hey, Varl. It's almost time to sneak into the Zenith base. Rescue Beta and Gaia.
Oh my god.
I don't know how it's gonna go. I really wish you could be there. To help. Well, this is so long. For now.
I cannot believe it. Did I meet the objective of talking to all my people? Okay, yeah, talk to all companions is optional and I did it. Okay.
It always seems quieter when it snows.
I can't... That was so... Oh. There was a lot of back and forth with emotion right there. Oh, man. Alright, before we go... Yeah, because first off, there's no Horus over here. Right? But there is a Horus here. So I wouldn't... Is that a Horus? Yeah, that's a Horus. So I can just take the EMP off of this and then drop it here on the Zenith base. Good to know. Alright, before we do that, I want to test out Katala's arm. This looks like where we fought the... where we fought the thing. So we'll go here. As my eyes continue to just continue to produce tears because I wasn't prepared for any of that. So, when and how? I'm not ready to fight a Frostclaw. Did I not? Am I missing something? Yeah, this is where we... Okay.
Oh, not happy to see me?
Yeah, do it before you turn on me. There we go. Okay, so where is this the fire we need to be looking for? 'Cause I'm supposed to be calling him when I'm close. So is this it, or is it the other one? I can't quite tell. This is where we... No? What am I supposed to... Hold on, let me just see. No, I think I did it. Because everything else... Yeah. It's listed as what, a side quest? Miners. Karja. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Oh, there we go. Parts. Kill the Scorcher with Katalo, yeah. That should be it, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other quests then. Did something like glitch out? Yeah, because I already tested that new arm with him and the Scorcher. Okay then. Well, we should just go and teleport to where we need to. Since there's not actually a place or time to test that, so. Those are unknown. Well, let's just travel here then. Manual save, just for good measure. Because you can't over manual save it at this rate. Okay. I should have everything I need. Yep, there's a Horus. And if I'm right, it should be at the tail end of that Horus. So, I'll just be sure to grab that off of the Horus before we go, yeah, there it is. When we go to take out the Zeniths. The sounds are so great. Whoa, it just instantly turned to nightfall, didn't it?
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
You got it. I've done that. If you proceed past this point, you will be locked in Singularity and the open world will be unavailable for the rest of the quest. Yes. No way back. I appreciate them putting that in big caps.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Okay. I still don't think I'm going to be prepared for whatever deaths are going to befall us, but...
Aloy.
Where are the others?
There's my bird.
Not far behind.
Good.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Yeah. She can just fly. Convenient.
Are we all here?
I like that my bird
let's
gets to
begin.
be in the shot. Oh.
A tunnel.
Yeah.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island.
I see.
When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others.
She's right.
Shall we?
Yeah. I'm not going to use that EMP. Great.
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
That's fair. Why do I feel like we're down someone that we should have? I don't know what it is, but it's just a feeling I've got.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there.
Of course.
There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
I see.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important.
To take out the specters. Don't worry about it.
Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Yep.
Tactically
I like
sound,
this.
I suppose. What will she do?
That's a good point.
There's
What will
a
you do?
sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Do it
Then
then.
we should proceed.
He's right.
One more thing. Open up the channel to beta. Audio only.
Please.
Aloy, we're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right? As long as you hold up your end.
Oh, I will.
I will. See you soon. Be careful. Let's go.
Thank you. Okay.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Oh, wow. There's just a whole bunch of downed machines over here with stuff.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Of course. Okay, where do we have them?
Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Fire won't do much.
I see. And there's a gun over there.
Take a shot. Bottom
Stay
shot.
hidden.
I'm waiting for you. I guess we're not going for stealthy.
No, I'm still stealthy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't believe in stealth.
Hey, you want me to hit you again?
Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I don't understand why that happened, but... Okay.
Aloy, heads up. Let's dent some metal.
Oop. That wasn't a silent strike.
Now we're talking. And that's a good time to hit it with plasma.
A good time to hit it with plasma. Why? What? Okay. 1, 2. Oh, I'm gonna run out of heals before this is over. Oh, jeez. There we go.
Shatter that machine. I think we got it.
Just wait for it to
I think
explode.
you're right.
Okay, nothing about to explode.
Find anything?
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
to craft stuff first. I just looted without thinking. I mean, that's fine. Okay. I mean, this one will still give me stuff. Yeah. Okay, make sure that we get all of this stuff. balance out the ridgewood that we just used. Oh, right, there were
I think
weapons.
there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
Possibly. Ravager, this is probably a Ravager cannon somewhere. Before I go, it's important to loot this entire place of useful stuff. They are not being super helpful with these medicinal berries in amount. Ugh. Okay. I've got some. I should have just used the other. Okay.
We should move on.
I'm aware of that, but give me time, man. I need to make sure that we have all of the things to proceed before I can just take that risk. Oh, I almost ran right off the ledge. I will take all of the items that we can possibly have, because you never know when we're going to need them. Okay. Don't worry, Aaron. I'm coming back to you. There is just something over here that I should be sure to gather before we press onward. It's primarily healing stuff, I think. Okay, anything else here? Just a few pieces, and I want to make sure I get this all. Okay. Gathered everything I could, just in case. And we're good. So we just climb up that way then, right? Probably from that upper ledge.
What's in this backpack? Metal bricks?
Aloy,
Yes.
Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
Alright.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Okay. I mean, what's to stop me from just gliding?
I wish I had a glider.
Yeah,
I
well.
guess I'll find another way across.
Well. Okay. So it looks like there's going to be another fight area coming up. Come on. Stay low. Probably more specters based on how this is all laid out.
I'm not really built for climbing.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Most definitely. Okay, I don't need...
Sneak or fight, you choose.
Is that only one?
She's resistant to shock.
Okay, let's do... What are you weak to? Acid and plasma? Let's just place down one of these. And another one of these. And get back. Get back. Get back.
This'll help.
Stay down. As long as it keeps going about its business and everything, we should be good. Give me time, man. I'm doing a plan. Okay, I'm as far away from that acid as I can get. It should help. I always believe in fighting when that is the option.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing!
We should be okay.
Take it like a man! Or a woman! Sorry, Aloy.
Are they throwing down ammo for me?
Resist.
Oh, I want
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Okay. What I should do, make sure we are maxed out on everything. Let's see. It takes some metal bite and some muscle, but maybe I'll get more.
Any good loot?
A little.
Yeah, not like a crazy amount. What is this? Scorcher? I should probably look for more. Ooh. Yeah, definitely more muscles. Preferably some metal bite if I can get it. Okay. Oh, good. Last little bit of health. I will take all of that, please.
Hey, come on, Aloy, let's go.
I'm working on it. I gotta salvage some things. How do I get to that? Can I get to that? Come on. Nope. Oh. Come on. Okay, so I can go from that one thing. Oh, there's even a weapon there that I could have used. But I didn't bother to. Because why would I have? Okay. Move, errand. I want to get what's ever over there. I don't know if that's the main plot or what.
Tired yet?
Yep.
But of course. Let's break this down.
Yeah. Clear those weeds.
You got it, man.
Pass those lines now. With who?
Well, I'll just leave it here then. Live long, kill your enemy.
Okay, is that my guys?
The inspector's a good sport.
We can take this one, Aloy. Keep moving.
Are you sure? Because I could just, you know, give it a few extra shots with some acid. Just for good measure. Nope, we'll keep going.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
Oh.
I hate stormbirds.
Yep.
But I guess, yeah, dead ones handy enough.
Nothing I can get off the Stormbird carcass? Oh, there's some dead sun wings. How?
Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed?
Yeah.
You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
Yep, now we have to worry about... Oh no, there's gonna be more.